up on Fulton Today, looking for work? We'll tell you how the county's workforce development team is helping recruit workers for a new big box store. And seniors learn their rights and responsibilities as tenants. Fulton Today is next.
From the Government Center in downtown Atlanta, you're watching Fulton Today with Shania Chavis.
Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis. The search to find over 200 employees continues for the county's Office of Workforce Development and one of the nation's biggest big box stores. FGTV's Annalise Baker joins us now to tell us more about how the recruitment process is going. Annalise?
For the past few weeks, the Office of Workforce Development has been holding on-site job recruitment for the Walmart on Cascade Road. And if you haven't had a chance to apply yet, you have a little over a month to do so. Since the Walmart job fair started, some 200 people visit the Adamsville Regional Health Center in search for work. These job seekers are looking for full-time and part-time work, hourly or salary. And with over 1,000 applications submitted already, the competition is heavy, so the Office of Workforce Development has resources to help set job seekers apart.
Right now, what we're doing for workforce development is we're doing a customer service training workshop where the customers come in, they learn about basically what Walmart is looking for, how to interview, what customer service really is, how to basically talk and interact with people coming in and out of the store that you're servicing.
These skills are just what Walmart recruiters are looking for in their new hires, especially since the first wave of employees could start as early as this month.
Well, we're hoping to hire approximately 300 people, both part-time and full-time positions. Some of those people will be coming on in August, some in September, and a few will be actually coming in October.
With the help of his workforce development career advisor, Chance Binder is now a new Walmart employee. He has big plans to add to his customer service skills and grow in the company.
Learning something new, working with different people, and just moving up as far as in the company as I can.
Even though these job seekers are looking for work at the new Walmart, the Office of Workforce Development offers resources and tips every day at the Adamsville Regional Health Center. Resources like computers with internet access, career counseling, and interview tips, all of which could help applicants stand out to any hiring manager and land a job. Reporting from the Walmart Job Fair in Southwest Atlanta, I'm Annalise Baker for FGTV.
Thank you very much, Annalise. Well, from understanding details of a lease to understanding how to report a repair, some seniors got some one-on-one legal advice. Representatives from Housing and Community Services and Legal Aid briefed seniors about their rights as tenants at the Dogwood Neighborhood Senior Center. The questions ranged from home repairs to evictions.
Well, the one thing that they really must do is they need to make sure that they pay their rent on time every month. The other thing that I think that they really need to make sure that they do is that they put everything in writing, every contact with their landlord, especially about things that need to be repaired, things like that, just so that they make sure that they've got everything well documented and they can protect themselves if something happens.
Georgia law requires landlords to comply with local housing codes. The Office of Housing and Community Development regularly holds information sessions around the county. Call their office for the next session nearest you. Well, as you may have heard by now, a new high-tech system is helping to make the criminal justice process a lot more efficient. Now, though we have heard from state court and superior court clerk officials about how this system is working called Odyssey, now we hear from the department who first asked for such a system. Terrence Fisher is the Director of Technical Services for the Sheriff's Office. Sir, welcome to Fulton Today.
Hi, Shania. Thanks for having me today.
So we've heard what Odyssey means for these other justice agencies. What does it mean for the Sheriff's Office?
Well, the new Odyssey system will assist the Sheriff's Office in bringing more information to the general public, but it will also help us to put some of our information together in one central database. By doing this, we can then provide more information to the general public because we will have access to other departments within the Fulton County justice system. More so, it will also help us to assist the general public in identifying some of the visitors that attend our agency jail. The public will be able to find out more about individuals in the jail, but it also helps us to find out, to track individuals throughout the system.
And sir, talk to us a little bit about some of the changes and improvements this system will now offer.
The new Odyssey system will help us to become automated. Currently, a lot of our databases are separate, they're patch systems. With the new agency Odyssey system, we will then have one centralized system that we can access data from. So instead of one department putting information in one system and then us trying to locate that information, we will all have access to just one system.
And as we mentioned, it was your office that first asked for such a system. What are your goals overall for Odyssey?
The Sheriff's Office goals with the new Odyssey system are to automate our information. By us having just one central database, we can then access inmate records throughout the county that we could then use to provide information and services to not only the public with our public website, but also services at the jail. We have several services that we are currently putting in place to include video visitation, an automated phone system that would provide inmate records to the general public. We have a bonding system. We can now have our bonding system online where individuals could contact the Sheriff's Office and an automated system would know the inmate's bond, as well as a system for commissary and medical for the inmates, so we could track them and know where they are, what needs they have.
And sir, the bottom line?
Well, the bottom line of the new Odyssey system is it connects us all together, all the justice systems together. It makes us a more efficient organization. By us connecting with other agencies, we all now are on the same page. We know how many people are in the jail, we know where individuals are in the jail, we know when court cases are going, their court cases will be scheduled. So we have a better understanding of all agencies together. We don't have to look for people and search for information or make calls to agencies to find out information that they may have.
All right, Terrence Fisher, the Director of Technical Services for the Sheriff's Office. Great to see you. Thank you so much for that good information.
Thanks again for having me.
There is a new judge advocating on behalf of the county's children. Winona Wendy Belton has been sworn in as Juvenile Court's newest associate judge.
I swear that I will faithfully and impartially
I swear that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all the duties incumbent on me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as a judge of the Juvenile Court.
as a judge of the Juvenile Court.
Since earning her Juris Doctorate degree in 1999, Judge Belton has served as Juvenile Court's Clerk of Court, Public Defender, and Judicial Staff Attorney.
I learned that we have an obligation to serve each individual who comes through the front door with respect, to ensure the interest of each party is addressed with compassion while following the law. This is an exciting time to serve in the Fulton Juvenile Court. There's a great team, great judicial team, great team of staff, administration, and I'm going to be proud to serve in this court.
Judge Belton joins Judges Cassandra Kirk and Willie Lovett Jr. as a certified child welfare law specialist on the juvenile court bench. Judge Belton volunteers her time to a number of organizations, including CASA, the Domestic Violence Project, and the Atlanta Volunteer Lawyers Foundation. Congratulations, Judge. Fulton County Police promotes its newest Citizen Academy cadets. For the past 11 weeks, 16 citizens in South Fulton have been getting a behind-the-scenes look at the police department and all that it does to keep its community safe. The program provided insights into the trends, challenges, and issues facing officers each day, from management and structure to crime scene investigations. It's also a way of strengthening communications between residents and the police department.
There were a lot of classes that we took. One was major case. The major case was very interesting because of we did a scenario in terms of a real crime scene, so we had to figure out what happened with the crime scene, what took place. They put us in a position that the detectives have to go through every day, and it was very enlightening.
I think this type of class is very important because it gives us a chance to network with our community that we work within, gives them an idea of what our mission is and how we try to accomplish that, and where they fit in, what we can do for them. So it's just a sharing of information, I think, that is very beneficial to both the citizens and to the department.
The next class of Citizen Academy will start April 2014. To get information, visit the police department's website or call the Public Safety Training Center. And still to come, seniors jazz up the place for a good cause. It's a part of our district by district coverage next.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Fulton's Priceless University is now accepting applications for its next class of young girl leaders, and an evening out helps some seniors have more days in. Here's this week's district by district coverage.
We begin with District 1 Chairman John Eves. The commissioner gave official celebratory greetings during Korean American Day at Turner Field. Eves played host to 300 guests during an event with members of the Korea Southeastern U.S. Chamber of Commerce and the Atlanta Korean Professional Society.
This is in recognition of the independence of South Korea going back to the 1950s. And we have a large Korean community here in Metro Atlanta, specifically in Fulton County.
This is the latest show of support by the chairman to Atlanta's Korean community.
We certainly are very proud of our diversity. We certainly acknowledge and recognize and honor our Korean American constituency that's here.
Last year, he invited a group of Korean delegates to the Fulton County Government Center. The Taekwondo students from North Gwinnett High School displayed their martial arts skills during a demonstration for county officials. District 5 Commissioner Vice Chair Emma I. Darnell supports amendments to the Environmental Justice Zoning Resolution. The new modifications establish distance requirements that will protect environmentally stressed communities.
We believe that our first and foremost responsibility is to protect the health and safety, not only of ourselves, but our children and our grandchildren.
The amendment was drafted after citizens expressed concern about the findings of the 2012 Green Law Report. That study revealed Fulton County's worst environmental justice hotspots as the Fulton Industrial Boulevard area. The new resolution will prevent pollution activities in Fulton County's low-income and minority communities. In District 6, seniors enjoy the sounds of guitars and saxophones at a concert sponsored by the Friends of Mills, Inc. Jazz in the Hall featured live music from Tunes and the Uptown Entertainment Band. Ticket sales from the concert helped to supplement other programs and event costs at the Helene S. Mills Senior Multipurpose Facility.
Yeah, anyone who is looking for something to do, looking for a cause to support, there's none better than helping our seniors, giving of your time, your money, your services, any of those things would be greatly appreciated.
To find out how to become a part of the Friends of Mills, Inc. nonprofit organization, call the facility. And finally, in District 7, Priceless University is accepting application for Fulton County preteen and teenage girls. The two-year leadership development program, created by Commissioner William Bill Edwards, is open to students ages 12 to 15. Priceless University prepares the young girls for college and teaches them skills like business etiquette in addition to other non-traditional school curriculum.
Today in our society, young girls face a plethora of issues that span outside of the school system, such as self-esteem issues, them actually having to take care of other siblings, their parents may be ill, a lot of issues that they aren't taught how to deal with and how to prepare for in a traditional setting.
Priceless University is a part of the Call to Womanhood program, headed by the Fulton County Office of Children and Youth and the Human Services Department. For more information on the program, log on to www.southfultongoodthings.com. With this week's District by District coverage, I'm Darrell Peak.
Thank you very much. And when we come back, getting your child ready to go back to school. Stay with us.
watching Fulton Today.
Portions of the following segment are part of the Fulton County Common Ground Initiative. Common Ground, the county's comprehensive solution to the problem of health disparities in the community.
The tabulations are done, and we have the winners of this year's 2013 Healthiest Loser competition, a competition that puts employee against employee. FGTV's Lynn Vaughn has the story in this week's Common Ground Report.
The audience was primed and ready for the big announcement. Which individuals and which departments over the course of 7 weeks had lost the most weight during the second year of the Healthiest Loser competition. The team awards were announced first.
The Fulton County Marshals Department. Come on up, Fulton County Marshal.
Employees with the Marshal's office took home the first place prize. They had the largest percentage of weight loss, averaging 13 pounds per person. Health Services Department employees lost a whopping 197.9 pounds to capture the Honorable Mention Team Award.
So I am so proud of the health team. You set a good example for the rest of the county. Woo!
In the individual awards category, Morris Devereaux of Information Technology captured third place and a prize of $500 by losing 23.8 pounds or 11.03% of his body weight. Teresa Atchison, also with IT, came in second with a weight loss of 22.3 pounds or 14.26% of her body weight. Her prize, a $750 gift card. And the winner was
Keisha Nollington of the Finance Department. Go, Keisha.
First place winner Keisha Knowlton is with the Finance Department. Her 32.1 pound loss, that's 17.12% of her body weight, earned her a $1,000 gift card.
I had decided that, this has been a struggle for me for years with the weight. I go up, I go down, and I just had gotten to a point where I just didn't like what I was seeing anymore, and I just wanted to make a change. And so it was something that I had to do for myself. And I just decided to, this was a great opportunity to start.
Blue Cross Blue Shield is the Health and Wellness Committee's partner in promoting employee well-being.
Anything that you do, improving the quality of life, and if you can reduce healthcare costs, we all want money back into the pocket of the employees and of their dependents. And I think that we all take a role in how we impact our own health and the daily decisions that we make. And I think that it's in everybody's best interest to live a healthy, happier life. And in the long term, if it reduces costs so that they have more money to spend on vacation and or different things like that, we're all for it.
Round 2 of the competition is the challenge to those who took off 10 pounds or more to keep off that weight through a December weigh-in. And the winner, of course, gets a prize. As for the rest of us, well, there's always next year. In the Government Center atrium in downtown Atlanta, I'm Lynn Vaughn, FGTV.
Well, here's a back-to-school heads up for parents and guardians of school-aged children. The rush is on to have your kids immunized before they start the 2013-2014 school year. The county held a points of dispensing or pod rush at 3 of its regional health centers, Adamsville, College Park, and North Fulton in Alpharetta. But if you miss the back-to-school rush, you may contact any of the health centers for immunizations.
Parents should bring, especially the child's immunization history, and in particular because they may not have been in our school system prior to their admission to school. And they should bring proof of residency, showing that they are residents of Fulton County, and proof of income if they're expecting to have a reduced rate for their immunizations.
Now, here's a list of the required immunizations. Children headed to kindergarten may need a second dose of the chickenpox, measles, and mumps vaccines, and a booster dose of DTaP and IPV. Children going into grade 6 may need another dose of chickenpox vaccine if they have not had chickenpox disease, and another dose of MMR, that's measles, mumps, and rubella vaccinations. It's recommended that children 11 to 12 years of age also receive doses of meningitis and HPV. Meningitis vaccine is recommended for high school and college students to prevent meningococcal disease. For health center locations and information, you can call Health Services at 404-612-1211 or go to fultoncountygahealth.org. Now, in that rush to get back to school vaccinations, don't forget screenings for hearing and vision. August is Children's Eye Health and Safety Month, and health professionals are urging parents to have their children's eyes checked. Eye and ear screenings were available at the county's pod immunizations rush recently. It's estimated 1 in 20 preschoolers and 1 in 4 school-age children have eye problems that, if left untreated, could cause permanent vision loss.
This alerts us as to whether this child may be deficient in these 3 areas, and therefore enables us to refer them prior to entering school so they can get glasses or whatever they might need to correct the problems that they may exhibit while in a learning setting.
Now, here are some symptoms that you should be looking for: cross-eyed, squinting, chronic headaches, child frequently rubbing eyes, or blurry vision or double vision. Call Health Services. Again, that number 404-612-1211. You can get referrals to vision clinics. And still to come on Fulton Today, find out who comes out on top in a local talent competition. Stay with us.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Fulton County youngsters prove that they too have talent. Like the popular TV show America's Got Talent, these performers took to the stage for the Sandy Springs Has Talent competition. Some told jokes, others performed traditional folk dances, and some just boogie down.
I think it's a wonderful thing that allows them to come out of their shell and to really be able to express themselves.
Everyone walked away with something, including the grand prize winner, who won free art classes at the Abernathy Art Center. Now, it's not too early to get ready for next year's show. Children's librarian Leah German has all of the details. Email her or visit the library's website. And finally, an artist workshop reveals a decorating tip: bring the outside indoors. That one tip is the inspiration behind the art that will hang in the new East Roswell Library. Chris Condon, the artist whose work will be featured at the library, hosted an artist workshop for the students at the Chattahoochee Nature Center.
I chose it because the nature of the piece I'm doing is all based on animals in the area and trees, and I really wanted somehow to incorporate the kids in the neighborhood, and since this is in Roswell and the easy setting of the nature center with animals around, the kids are already kind of exposed to that. It's just a perfect setting to do the project.
And the kids seem to really like how creative they could be with their art.
You can make it unique, you can do your own designs, and you can design it however you like.
Now, some of the children's artwork will also hang in the new East Roswell Library when it opens next year. And before we go, our reminder that we'd like to hear from you about the stories and programs right here on FGTV. Go to our website to take a survey, or email or call us. The number 404-612-8317. The email address is fgtv.feedback@fultoncountyga.gov. You can also follow us on twitter.com/FGTV. Friend us on Facebook and watch us on YouTube. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis. Thank you for joining us. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.